Alright guys, going live a little bit early because you know what? I'm done. I'm ready. Don't need to just sit there and make you wait until the actual thing is all the way down to 0. So here we go. Alright, so did the ad hoc live stream earlier, and that was for, of course, the living ship. So tomorrow's episode of Mid-Lunch Crisis is also going to focus on continuation of the living ship, but today we're going to do something a little bit different. I got to go around to a bunch of different things because we learned a couple new products here. So as you can see, we have the ability to make the pulsating core now, and the pulsating core takes liquid sun, gold, and mortite. And I think we're going to need more of those, but we also have this consciousness bridge. And this one's a little bit more problematic because it takes hexite. Now, you'll notice I have 140 hexite, but that's because I got extra hexite from the mission. How's it going, Harley Quinn? Nice to see you today, huh? Davante in the house, dropping Oreos for everybody. Always appreciate it. And hey, it looks like we got 6 people watching, but only 2 thumbs up, but that's cool. If you guys don't want to give me a blue thumb, that's all right. I don't need them. I appreciate them, though. So if you do want to, please feel free to drop them. Now, in doing a little bit of research, hexite was an item that was a pre-next item, and it's pretty uncommon. The only time it ever really came up was a single community mission several weeks ago that would drop a couple pieces of hexite with copperite or something like that, or facium. Something was kind of goofy. And in doing a little bit of research, what I learned was that pretty much the only way to get hexite reliably in game now is to go around to space stations. Now, it's not talking to these guys. That's not where you're doing. But I did realize that I'm kind of lacking in the language a little bit. So if I'm going to be going to a bunch of different space stations, I might as well hound all of these life forms for some extra dialect help. But what we're going to do here, and I've already done it here at this station, so it doesn't really help, but got the one from Mayday. Oop, there's a Gek back here. Let's grab the Gek. Ooh, there's 2 Gek. Let's get the Gek words while we're here, guys. Now, I'm going to start holding on to a bunch of things that most people think are kind of useless items because I think we're going to have no blue thumbs for me. Thanks, Harley. I think we have a whole bunch of stuff that's going to come down the pike that we're going to need resources that we're not used to needing. I think we're going to need facium. I think we're going to need mortite. I think we're going to need a lot of the organics. But we're also probably going to have to visit these guys a little bit more. Now that is the guild emissary. So what I'm going to do here is I'm actually going to go to the last station on my list, and we're going to cycle through these pretty much from the end to the beginning. I'm just going to keep going, keep going, keep going. It's going to take a little bit of time, and we're going to learn a lot of new words. We're going to revisit a lot of old stations, and we're going to go get a lot of gifts, because those guild emissaries give out hexite as a reward every once in a while. I've already hit 2. I got a larval core, and I got some Corvax casings. Sometimes they just give you units, sometimes they give you other stuff, but if that's pretty much the only way to get this stuff, then I kind of want to stock up because I'm probably going to make multiple living ships, and it's required for different parts. If we need this for the upgrades, I want to have it on hand. So I'm going to go around to these guys, and I'll accept the gift. Thanks for the gift, Mr. Gek. Alright, and that one gave us 500,000 units. Now, ironically, I'm unit capped, so that doesn't help me too much. But while we're here, we're going to get some dialect help. Now, I'm not going to be so sure that I get everybody, but I'm going to try and get everybody at all these because, you know, dialect help is a good thing. And we're pretty much just going to go down the list. Alright. We're going to learn a friendship symbol from this guy. And our friendship symbol is Gek word for wish. I wish I had lots of hexite. That's my wish. Well, let's get a technology symbol from this one. And we get unencrypted. That's an interesting one. I think the fun part of this, I might actually try and read all their names. Trader Urifale. Or Your Falafel. Get a travel symbol from this guy. And we get the word for map. We've already visited that guy. Research entity May. Let's get some dialect help. Now, one of the other things we're going to do is we're going to go around and we're going to start talking to some of the starship commanders. And we're going to see what resources they have. We may even go outside into space a little bit and try and find the traveling traders. Because I did notice, and this is purely speculation, that the traders that you encounter outside the space station, the ones that are just flying around, had a couple very specific items. They had gold, they had mordite, they had facium, they had organic materials, and I think the living ships are going to require a decent number of those. So we're going to start going around and looking specifically for more of the organic type things. And while we're here, we might as well check, see what we've got going on in this particular one. I don't think we're going to need pugnium. It would be kind of funny if they started to make us use the residual goop, the viscous fluids and stuff like that. Because, you know, otherwise they're kind of just trash items. And it's a shame that there's anything in this game that is just a trash item. If they could incorporate all of this into some form of useful material, that would be kind of awesome. And of course, just for gits and shigs, because lava lamps had us trained really, really well. What's in the box? Now, carbon and oxygen are super, super easy to acquire. Don't have to worry about that. I'm wondering if navigation data is going to become important again. Now, this is the exocraft guy. Now we're going to decline your offer. Sorry, buddy. Don't need an exocraft technician. Don't need this little Gek. Don't need to go in the back. But I did want to come to this galactic trade terminal. See if there's any difference between this one and that one. Not too much. Now this particular station is not super active, but we do have a ship on the ground. Or a ship in station. Let's go talk to Mr. Gek. What have you got for us, buddy? Hey, little Gek. Nice hat. Alright, so this guy has ferrite, dust, cobalt, oxygen, sodium, a bunch of other stuff. Nothing really that strikes my fancy. Might have to actually go down to a trade station, a trade terminal. Let's see what's going on there. Alright, now you guys see down on the lower right hand corner, we still have 20 hours, 50 minutes, and 9 seconds till the next stage of the living ship quest. What is it? Starlight? Keep forgetting. Got to give a huge shout out to my #1 sponsor here. There we go. What's going on, Mr. Reaper? How you doing, buddy? Missed you this morning. Reaper's probably either sleeping earlier today or, gods forbid, had to adult. Alright, so let's check out the envoy first. He's the main reason we're here. Alright, we got platinum. If anybody knows any tricks about Hexite, drop them in chat. Scott Bixler in the house. How's it going, buddy? Welcome back. Gonna learn some words here. Travel symbol. Word for direction. I think the Korvax in particular might be kind of important moving forward because this is all Korvaxian technology. Alright, before I go any further, I do want to check because I saw this guy land. Let's go check with this guy real quick. Let's buy from the life form. Alright, what does he have? Nope. Check this guy over here. Alright, Scott is having coffee and building an activated indium farm in the Arctic. Even though it took him 3 tries to say Arctic, we won't fault you for that. Auto wrong is in fact a thing. Alright, so I don't know if you guys have noticed, but the residual goop keeps coming up. I'm speculating, guys. I'm speculating, but residual goop, viscous fluids, and all that other stuff. Levi, that's actually a super, super valid point. And you have to go to the anomaly planets and shoot those guys. And that is one way of farming Hexite. So we may get onto a little bit of a kill stream in a bit. But I'm trying to find more, I guess, more mundane ways of acquiring quantities of Hexite. Now, I don't know if you guys, actually, no, we weren't, that is not what I wanted to do, but that's okay. I'll take the Korvaxian increase in standings. Reaper and I were going around last night, and we were doing pictures. It was kind of funny, because we do a lot of work together to get our streams better for you guys. And one of the things we were doing last night, we were trying to take some photos for some background images and stuff like that. So we had to travel to a planet. We went to an exotic, and one of the things that happened was we were on a mechanical planet that had 2 separate life forms. Now, normally on the exotic planets, the anomaly planets, there's only one, and you get the unique discovery, the Darwin Award, for doing that. This one had the life form from the mechanical planet, which was the floating red orb. Sometimes they will be the ossified star type one, not the star itself, but the roly-poly balls with the studs on the sides that look like an ossified star but mechanical. But this one had the floaty red orbs, but it also had the rolling balls from a cabled planet. So it was kind of funny. Alright, Reaper says he's coming it.
What's up, buddy?
Do we have a special guest star?
We do. What's up,
Is
man?
Reaper in the house? Well, not much, buddy. What's going on with you? Can you guys hear Reaper? Say something for me, Reaper. I gotta check the audios.
Say something for me, Reaper.
Awesome.
Speak.
Yeah, you should be right in there. You should be right in there. So, let's all welcome Fear the Reaper to the stream. So, yeah, did you have to adult this morning, or were you sleeping?
Oh, I was sleeping.
Nah,
hard.
we were up kind of late last night working on all this stuff yesterday, guys. So um, and we had joked about going live with episode 2, but we never really hammered it down. So my apologies to Reaper for
Oh no.
not really announcing that we were going live with Mid-Lunch Crisis today.
Oh, no worries. I actually dropped in on a new streamer last night.
Did you?
I did. I think you've mentioned him once or twice. It was I believe his name is Rebel TV.
Oh, you were on Rebel TV's stuff. Right on.
Yeah, I dropped in on him, and I had that spare egg laying around that JK gave me.
Right on.
So I jumped in his game and dropped it on him. Then walked him through the first port for
No,
some reason.
it is not. We're trying to figure out ways to continue to do dual location streaming, which is problematic at times, guys. It really is. Now, it might even be easier for us to just run an Ethernet cable from Reaper's house to mine. That might solve some of our tech issues, but I doubt it. That's a long damn cord, too, guys. That's a long cord.
Yeah.
We're only about 100 miles away from each other, if even. But that's a big Ethernet.
We were talking last night as we were hammering out some of the scenes and stuff with the Mid-Lunch Crisis. So our streams kind of look similar, and Timo had mentioned a technical difficulty screen, and I said, "Don't you dare!" Because as soon as you make a technical difficulty screen, we will start having more of them.
I was hoping that if we made one and were prepared for it, they would stop. But I have to agree with Reaper. We would probably have even more technical difficulties with that stream or with that screen. Now, having said that, that was actually the image we were going for when I found the anomaly planet with 2 life forms on it.
Yeah.
Which was quite interesting and very, very rare.
And that was at the point where we kind of decided that this update has broken more things than it fixed.
It has.
As far as rendering issues, they're still really bad. Anomalies like that, having 2 life forms on an anomaly planet. There's just some things kind of wonky in the game right now.
Now, I don't know if you got a chance to watch the stream earlier or the replay from it, because I would imagine if you were in it live, you would have said something. But there's some neat stuff. We got a new multi-tool upgrade.
Oh.
Now, I will show you this in just one moment because we're going to need it. So let's go to this gold deposit, guys. We're on a bladed planet, so we can also look for the anomaly life forms.
Let me jump into chat here real quick. I have to say hi to Harley. Good morning, Harley. Scott Bixler. What's up, buddy? Deavante in the house. As always, bringing the Oreos. Craft Brew, Levi Rivers. What's up, guys? I'm sure Timo already did all this, but
you do it so well.
I gotta do mine. I gotta say hi.
All right, so I currently have the mining beam, which is normal. Now I'm also gathering a bunch of these guys, the capillary shells. Basically, anytime I land on an anomaly planet, I go and grab the glitch. And the ironic thing is, I don't really use the glitch. I've been collecting these for Reaper because he doesn't do this either. I currently have 7 electric cubes for you, by the way.
Oh, awesome.
So Reaper has a project he wants to do, but here's a gold deposit, Reaper. And as we all know, you use the train manipulator.
Yeah.
And you can go ahead and you get some gold and you get some silica powder, but here's my new multi-tool upgrade. So I'll show you on here, the solar ray. Yeah. We charge that with sodium and sodium nitrate.
Now I have to wait for stream delay here, but
yeah, but you use the solar ray and you use it on any metal deposit in the ground and you get liquid sun.
Liquid sun?
Liquid sun.
Now, what is liquid sun?
Liquid sun is a new material added to the game that is actually a required resource for stage 2 of the living ship.
Oh.
So I will show you that in 1 second. Let me get all of this gold taken care of, and I will stock up on some liquid sun. But stage 2 of the quest basically takes you to another planet where you have to continue on, and you get this upgrade to your multi-tool, and then you have to go get some liquid sun, and then the liquid sun is used for making the fragile heart.
Now, Scott Bixler asked where you got that upgrade.
It is actually part of the second stage of the living ship quest. So I'm going to go into my log here real quick just to show you. I'm on Starbirth, and now we're on Flesh on Metal Bones, which is stage 3 of Starbirth. So the first stage is you get the egg from the anomaly, or somebody gives you one. And then you have to trigger it to start speaking, and it sends you to stage 2, which is the neural stem. And then the neural stem finishes up after 22 hours, and you get the fragile heart. And the fragile heart is stage 3, and that is a 23.5-hour spawn timer. So tomorrow, right before we go live for, hey, look at all those life forms. Right before we go live for Mid-Lunch Crisis, my fragile heart will be ready to go.
Now, don't forget, tomorrow I won't be here.
Yeah, you have 2 adults. I do remember. Reaper's son is taking some tours of some special schools that will help with his special needs and get him better education, hopefully.
Yeah, these are the last 2 schools that we have to tour, and then we'll make a decision as to what we think is best, what he likes, what we think will give him the best opportunities. So I'll probably be back for the tail end of it, because I know we never finish at 1 o'clock.
No, especially not on a Friday.
Yeah, so that's when I figure I'll be back. It's probably roughly 1 o'clock.
All right. Well, we look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Now, the life form on this particular planet is those goofy little butterflies, and I am not very good at targeting in No Man's Sky, so I'm not going to try and shoot those guys. We will look for a different life form on a different anomaly planet and take the advice to try and kill them for Hexite shortly.
So we need more Hexite?
No, but okay, so here's my reasoning on this. Now, when you go into my starship is out of range. When you go into any of these, we have 2 new items that we can craft after you get to this first one. Now, the first one was the consciousness bridge.
Yes.
That's the one that requires Hexite. You need a Corvax casing, some Pugnium, and Hexite. I think you're going to need one of these for every ship you build or you grow. So while I have the Stirring Void Egg and the Mature Stem and the Fragile Heart, I have 2 more eggs. So if I'm going to make 2 more ships, I'm going to need a total of 500 Hexite. So I'm on a mission to gather a whole bunch of these things. And of course, this feeds right into the fact that I'm a hoarder. But as my friends come upon the need for these things, it may be a lot easier for me to travel around with them and drop some loving on them. And give them some liquid sun, because I just got 281. If I've got a bunch of Hexite and they get shafted on one of the missions and they need some more, then, hey, power to us.
Now, one thing I did notice last night when I gave Rebel TV his egg, after I walked him through the second stage there, the timer is different. Now, ours was 22 hours for the neural stem to mature.
Mm-hmm.
His was 27.
Oh, so he's going to have a different ship. Now, there
So,
are infinite variety, well, not infinite varieties, but these are all procedurally generated ships with a bunch of different things. So that's pretty cool. If it's 27 hours, I've seen them as low as 16 from some of the people I've talked to for the first stage, which makes me wonder, is that going to be like an explorer class? Will there be different classes of ships? Now, I've
ooh,
also seen people that have um, gamed the system where they've altered their timestamps. And Beeblebum actually dropped in towards the end of the mid-lunch crisis stream earlier. Beeblebum dropped in and said how you can do that on PS4. Now, um, I'm not opposed to other people doing that. It's just not my thing.
yeah.
So I don't really plan on doing it myself.
And I
My
have to
audio's
agree.
choppy as heck right now. Hold on, guys.
Yeah, I have to agree there.
I would rather just do it straight in line. But
Or
here's a lovely rendering issue. I've got um, all right, so the microphone on my remote play just disconnected. Why?
oh,
I lost my PS4 connection.
uh-oh.
Okay, so let me try and do that again real quick. And we're
Harley,
back.
Harley says, "You hoarder, really?"
Yeah, no kidding. All right, so that should not have altered the stream at all, but I apologize.
We are at black screen.
Yeah, so let me. Gotta do this again. Yeah, this is always so much fun. Bear with me, guys. I apologize. Can't do. There we go. All right, so.
Hey, welcome back to Big Papa Timo's PS4.
Oh my God.
Thanks for joining the party, buddy.
Yeah, no kidding, no kidding. So, one of the other lovely problems of streaming from a PS4. Now, it looks like we have a second anomaly planet here. Planet of Light.
So, I actually need to fire mine up and get stage 3 going.
So it's stage 2 was interesting again because you have to find the correct type of planet, which wasn't hard, but then of course you have to find the coordinates again for finding the device. And I was making this huge mistake where I was just looking, I was trying to match the numbers. And I got to where it was and I'm looking around, I can't find this thing, and it just the coordinates kept moving just ever so slightly. And I'm not the best person with longitude and latitude on these things, but the super important thing to remember was I was at -40 and -130 on the planet, and I was supposed to be at +40 and +130
Right.
on the planet. So the positive and negatives are super, super important.
It was kind of funny last night. I gave Rebel TV that egg, and I stayed in game, but I came back to my computer and I was watching them on stream and helping them out because he didn't want to bring me in on a stream, which was fine. I totally got that. So I was just helping him out in chat, and I finally told him as he was struggling, because the planet that I put him on was almost constantly stormy,
Oh,
and he was really struggling to get to the coordinates. And I finally typed in chat, I said, "You're killing me, bro." I said, "Give me a minute." So I went and I found it for him and had him just fly to me.
Alright, so what was I was just looking at the life forms a second ago. Did we lose audio again? Alright, so I have lost audio apparently. There we go. Alright guys, PS Remote is being a royal pain in my buttocks today. Hopefully you can still hear me. I don't think Reaper can. Alright, well, might be plagued by some technical difficulties, but what I actually needed to do was I needed to make ammo. Because I ran out of ammo shooting things earlier. But this life form should be a lot easier to get than the Alright, so that's Mornite. Mornite's fine, we can take that. Should be a lot easier than the good old butterflies. Alright, we got hex cores, not hexite. We got viscous fluids. Ooh, look at that nice little sodium patch. We're gonna grab that in a sec. So bear in mind, guys, tomorrow or later on today, when you go and do this quest yourself, make sure... Can you... Oh, you found me. Make sure you have a multi-tool, that you have a space to put some new technology in, because you're going to need it. Now, of course, the joys of this are that you can use multiple multi-tools these days. Now, let's go grab a light fisher. Let's get away from this. There we go. Alright, so we didn't get hexite, we got hex cores. Now we got the original hexite yesterday from taking apart some technology on a crashed freighter. But I don't know if that is the way to go, if you need to go and find crashed ships. What if we just walk right up to it and... Well, that's one way to do it. More hex cores. Hate to say it, I think the most effective method was the mining beam. Alright, we got some pugnium. Trying to cause these sentinels as many issues as possible. But I do love me some glitch hunting, so I'm going to pick up this light fisher. Thought I saw another one right there. Sure enough. Alright, so here's another question. So we have hex cores. What do hex cores refine into? Nothing. So that's not the answer. Oh, hold on a second here. What's up with that? Okay, so bear with me. I didn't even realize that that didn't go live again here. Now it should be. Ugh, this is frustrating. I was shooting those blobs again, and I've angered the local sentinels a decent amount. I apologize for any of the technical difficulties. Alright, so that was obviously not a way to get Hexite. But that's cool. And hey, there's JK in the house. What's up, buddy? Welcome to it. Daniel Hipley, welcome. And Reaper, for some odd reason, Discord chat was goofy. Alright, so I see what's going on here. Let me go ahead and disconnect from that. Try that. Can you hear me now?
I can.
Okay. Didn't even realize we were having, well, I knew we were having an issue there. I thought that was kind of goofy. Alright, so apologies, guys.
Yeah, so I was sending Timo messages on every platform I had because he was just going on about his stream, but we couldn't see anything.
My bad. Now, see, one of the things that I was explaining earlier, I have silenced all of the notifications on my PS4 because I find it extremely annoying to have that little notification box pop up on the upper left-hand side when I get a notification of either a message or an image or some spam bot is trying to get me to pay for their nudie pictures, whatever.
Right.
So I silenced that. I silenced the phone so that you guys don't hear the phone ringing over that or that. All right, we got another incoming message. All right, this is where we go. This is our first Corvaxian trader. Let's see what he's got to sell.
Ooh.
Only carry trinkets and curios. I wonder what leads to such. All right, so we can bargain for a relic. Well, let's go ahead and bargain for a relic with some uranium.
Well, while Timo's bargaining for relic, I want to give a little bit of a shout out here to JK, because JK is the one. JK is the one that gifted me those eggs. He gifted me 2. I'm now currently cooking 1, and I passed the other one on, JK. I jumped into a stream last night and gifted it to another streamer.
Paying it forward. All sorts of cool.
Yeah.
And I must admit that JK gave me 2 of the ones that I have. I bought 1, and then JK jumped on last night and gave Reaper 2 and gave me 2. So, yeah, JK was super awesome. I'm going to go to this system here and jump to a new one. Alright, so the hex cores were what we got. Ooh, wrong button. Gosh darn it, Big Papa Timo. Pushing the wrong things. Hey, PwnStream, how's it going, buddy? Welcome to it.
What's up, buddy?
Now, I haven't seen him in chat yet, but just in case he is there lurking, want to give a big old shout out to Neoteric Bedlam, who has repeatedly offered to drop some eggs if anybody needs them, or if I need them.
Gotcha.
So I appreciate it, buddy. I have 3, and I think that's more than enough for me at the moment. But I do appreciate the offer. Let's find a trade outpost, because we haven't gone there yet. Alright, so we have a trade outpost. Why is it not showing up? There it is. Alright, so we have a lushy planet over there. We have a boiling planet. Let's just go ahead and hit the trade post, and then we'll go up to the space station. I still think that our best bet for Hexite is going to be talking to the guild's emissaries, the envoys. But I got a bunch of larval cores. My inner hoarder is super happy because I'm getting all sorts of crap that I got rid of before, but I'm going to fill up my storage capacity again. Especially at this rate. I also think over the last 24 hours, I've found more lush planets and anomaly planets than the whole time I've been playing. Because just about every system I've been to has had a lushy. And most of them have actually had an anomaly planet as well. Alright, so let's talk to this guy. A little dialect help. I'm going to say something kind of ironic. So with the laptop, I got an adapter that allows me to hook up the Ethernet to it, because it actually didn't have an Ethernet port. It was all wireless. I think I had fewer issues with the Ethernet than I am with the wired connection.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
Alright, well I missed that one. Ooh, that's a neat looking Explorer. Guess I'm not going to be buying any Explorers anytime soon.
I'm just doing a quick search here. The waters are kind of muddied when it comes to Hexite, because it was in game and then it went away, and now they're bringing it back.
Yep.
So it used to be that you killed the rare animals to get it, and then it was replaced by Coprite and then Facium, and now it's back, and you get it from the guild leaders. But I haven't found any other.
I haven't found any other source of it either. So, since I feel a pressing need to have some in storage, I'm going to continue to go around to these guild leaders. But in the meantime, I'm looking for... that was the wrong one. I don't want to be Class Shuttle. Oh, I look like lava lamps.
I gotta say, Timo, I got yelled at last night.
For what?
About midnight, I decided to pull my guitar out of the closet.
Were you drinking last night?
I was not.
Then what made you think that pulling out your guitar was a good idea at midnight?
Because I didn't plug it in. I mean, I was just playing around with it. And apparently it was still pretty loud.
Yeah, I would have yelled at you too. Alright, so we obviously could get the Facium and other organics from the trading post. Now, I don't know about anybody else, but I've been having problems with the target lock on planets since the update. Alright, so that's 2 lushies in this system so far. There's an empty moon. And what is this guy back here?
JK said he's having problems with the egg doing the next bit. The coordinates keep moving.
Yes, it is an unstable. Now, it will only move by about a degree or so, from what I learned, JK. Make sure you are either positive or negative in your coordinates. Make sure you're not at the wrong one. Earlier today, I was at -40, -130, and I needed to be at +40, +130. Those numbers are not exact, but that's how I was way off. Ironically, with the way that I was on a desert planet was where it sent me. A planet of fire and ice is what it said. A dusty world with fire and ice. I really thought it was going to be a sandworm. Especially since I found that containment device floating in space with the Abyssal Horror, the baby King of the Oceans, and the, ironically, Sentinel Walker. Alright, so Reaper has joined the group.
Yeah, I figure I gotta get my third stage going here. He said it's another pretty much day's wait.
And I don't think that's the last stage anyways. I don't know how long this quest was. Like I said, I have not watched a bunch of the teaser trailer videos where the people at a broken time.
I haven't either. I didn't want any spoilers, so I didn't even go and watch Zane's videos.
So if you guys want, if that's what you're looking for and you need a way to do it, Craze Gaming and Zane both have full guides up on how to do it. They broke time and space to do it. Alright, so I got more units. Visited that guy. Let's go ahead and learn a couple more words. Request and dialect help. I haven't had a single one of these guys give me Hexite, though. Malfunction. Malfunction. I've already visited him. Already visited him. Is there a Corvex I haven't visited? There we go. And of course, now I just had another thought. So, possible ways of getting Hexites. Quest rewards. Mission rewards. Let's browse some missions. Alrighty. No. What is a portable reactor?
Nothing I have heard of as of yet.
Anybody in chat know what a
Something
portable
new?
reactor is? Let's locate a missing person. I'm not really a big fan of doing those particular ones. I am a big fan of getting the easy ones where you kill a predator and you can just stack these things. Maybe they found out people were not doing missions. Alright, so potential location details received. I am going to need to get back to that one. Confirm target's location. I think it dropped right off of it. Did. It went right to that one.
Interesting.
Alright, is he... Is he on my freighter? Oh, he's down there. Okay, so let's go down to that location. It's a craft item. Okay. I've just never heard of it. Alright, so this planet's name is Dave's P. Also, I don't know if you guys noticed, but I found Pain last night.
You also found Lost.
I found Lost. Yeah, Lost was found.
Now, this is something.
Alright, look at this. Alright, so they were supposed to have fixed this. Yeah, what do you guys think? Landing pads grabbing correctly? Poor Dora. My poor ship. Hey, you, buddy. Come here. Got a little navigation data. Oh, now we gotta find this guy quickly. I wonder if I can actually take off from this position. Yep. Those are thermal detonators there, Devante.
Now, Levi says it's a craft item, liquid explosive plus fusion accelerant.
Ah.
None of those which I have heard of.
I've heard of liquid explosives and fusion accelerant.
See, I haven't gotten either one of those.
Well, at least this way we found a minor settlement. So, hey, buddy, what's up? Somebody told me you're guilty of something.
Who, me?
No, this guy.
Oh, I was gonna say. I'm guilty of a lot of things, but...
Alright, so now we gotta return to the mission agent, but we gotta check what's in the box. Right.
What's in the box?
Let's check the Galactic Trade Terminal while we're here. Yeah, fusion accelerants used to be a great way to make people rich.
Ah.
You could just give them a bunch of fusion accelerants. Alright, let's check out components. Drop pod coordinate data, don't need it. I am going to buy the salvage data. Because why not?
Buying salvage data now.
I'm here and I'm unit capped. What do I care? I can buy anything I want. Can't touch me, I'm beyond reproach. Now let's hit the save beacon. It's one step before fusion igniter. There you go. Again, this is why I love this community, guys. Everybody knows a little bit of something that we don't. So if you ever have a question, just ask. There's actually no such thing as a dumb question, just dumb people asking questions.
See, I think there is such thing as a question. It's the ones that don't get answered or asked.
Well, that's not a dumb question. That's just... it's a mute question.
I'd like to know who said that.
Who said what? That there's no such thing as a dumb question, just dumb people asking questions?
No, the only dumb question is the one you don't ask.
I've heard a bunch of people say it, but I don't know who the first one was.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to look up that quote.
Now, my favorite quote of all time, and is we discussed this last night, is no matter where you go, there you are. Buckaroo Banzai. Great movie, underrated like crazy. Big Poppa Team, are you actually thinking of fusion igniters? Quite possibly. I get confused a lot. It's not uncommon for Big Poppa Timo to get confused. I blame all the coffee. Alright, so... portable reactor. Alright. Standing with the Explorers Guild has increased by 2. What do I seek? Let's see if he has anything special. I do like to just every once in a while just pick up strange random missions that I don't know what they do. Because it's one of those things that, you know, it's outside of my normal routine. Alright, so exosuit. Look at that. That thing's worth 4.2 million. It's crafted from liquid explosive and fusion accelerant. Thanks, guys. You were dead on accurate. Now, what are these used for? I'm assuming that that's a part for something else. Expect the unexpected. Amen. Alright, so let's go to your Kivno hub. I'm learning nothing new. I like how it said that. That was funny. I do keep getting those ghost images popping through things, though, and it's a little disconcerting. Alright, so let's see what this envoy has for me. We shall accept said gift. Platinum! Alright, you're a Corvax in a Viking building. No worries. Let's see what you've got. Corvax word for safe. I highly doubt it. A work kick. Get a little technology symbol. Augmented. Let's see what the Viking has to say. What's up with the interloper today? Well, I want some words. Give me your words. Word for military. I apologize if the audio is really choppy here, guys. It's bugging the heck out of me. Oh, didn't want to do that. That was the wrong one. And then all of a sudden his head spawned in. That was kind of funny. Render, 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 and then boom. There it is. Alright, so, nope, he doesn't have any of the ones that I was specifically looking for. Now, what I am going to do here jump out of this one. Get on the Yokohama real quick. Oh my god. Audio, stop.
See, I'm not getting any choppiness.
Maybe it's just on my end. It's bugging the heck out of me, guys. Bugging the heck out of me. Don't know if it's the actual game, which I doubt, or if it's just the remote play, which is most likely. Alright, so I've got all these cubes now. I've got all these casings. And what else do I have in here? Got all these hex cores and light fissures. Let's move some of those Corvax casing back. Alright guys, that should get us about that. Get us back. Hopefully. 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 Gotta get Discord back up and going so I can get Reaper back in here. Alrighty.
Are we back?
Might be, might not be.
Nope, we were back.
We were. Alright, am I? Yeah, hey, look, there we go.
Hey.
We should be back fully live again. I so apologize for this, guys. This is one of my biggest frustrations. Is a laptop that likes to crash. But I really can't complain because it was a gift. It was a free laptop that almost works perfectly.
Almost.
Almost. Alright, so back to it. Alright, we got a whole bunch of things. Let's get the larval cores out of here, capillary shells. We can get some salvage data can go in there. And what else can we put in here? Let's put some more convergence cubes in because we ran out of space on those. Alright, let's go ahead and just start moving things this way. Now I have this eerie core. This is another thing that I picked up. I got a haunted item, and I'm hoping it actually really haunts me. That's what I want. I want to be haunted. I think that'll be super cool. All right, did we lose audio again, Reaper?
Oh, I got you in
Okay.
Discord anyway.
Gotcha. All right, so was just checking. Yeah, back to reality. Up there goes gravity. Gonna basically figure out my inventory here so that I can pack more stuff in. What were we about to say?
No, I was just gonna say I had you muted real quick because I had some things I had to do.
Gotcha.
Didn't want to be all noisy and whatnot.
Appreciate that. Alright, we got some explosive drones. Those can go to there. Now, the hard part for me is, of course, remembering to check my storage containers for any of these items. And I'm going to keep the Hexite on me. Warp hypercores we're actually going to send to the freighter. Alright, so we're going to keep those. We're going to keep these. Let's send these to the Starship. I think we're actually going to send these guys to the Starship now as well. This guy can get sold. This is going to go into storage. This goes into storage. That goes into storage. That can actually get sold. Nav data, storage. Ion battery storage. And that. What else do we have in here? Look at that. We got all sorts of goofy stuff. We're going to send that to Starship. Starship. Storage. I want to store the Facium because I think we're going to need it. Storage. Starship. Alright, so my inventory is back the way that I like it. Sloppy as heck. We're just going to leave it at that. Now, see, I have a...
I was gonna say full.
Yes, oh, it's almost full. I have 2 void eggs, and I have a stirring void egg. Yeah, that's really loud. Sorry about that on your ears, guys. It's all Reaper's fault. Alright, let's go ahead and go into here. Starship inventory, sell the 30. Now, Liquid Sun is not worth much. The Eerie Core is actually worth a decent amount, but I want to be haunted. Don't want to accidentally sell any of those, but I don't need one sulfurine and definitely don't need the rusted metal. Alright, good to go. Now, when I started the stream, I was actually over on that area over there looking down because I was saying, I think I was actually muted. That was the other stream. I only have 4 ships in my inventory right now because I want room for the living ship if it takes up a ship slot, and if it does, I still want to be able to scrap ships. So I'm going to try and limit myself to 5 ships total. Go back into the space station. We're going to use the teleporter to go back. Yeah, so pretty much everywhere I go, I get freighters and frigates warping in right on top of my head all the time. So frustrating. We've actually crashed multiple streams like that too. Alright, let's go to the last one on the list. Yeah, they're upset that you were gone, Devante. I'm glad Dune's giving you some love and affection. Alright, so I have to talk to this guy real quick.
Alright, I apologize for that noise, guys. Timo and I were talking yesterday about this particular headset and how it amplifies some frequencies for some reason.
Alright, got some nanites on that one. 464. Now, I just looked down at the clock, guys, and I actually am going to have to take a couple-minute break because I have to go get the kids from the bus. I didn't realize it was already 3:20. So I'm going to do a quick save here, and I'm going to put it on the BRB screen, and I'll be back in just a little while. I do appreciate you guys stopping by. See you soon. And I'm back. I apologize for that. Oh my gosh.
Welcome back, buddy.
That was like a crazy long wait for the bus. And it is cold as all get up outside. I think I got frostbite on my toogies now. My toes. Should have put some socks on with my Crocs.
I completely forgot to mention that before you left, you needed to add my audio to that screen.
I don't want audio on that screen. That's the BRB screen. It's not supposed to have audio. All right, let's talk to this little traveler guy real quick. Suggest this is not a Gek. I am not a Gek. You think I'm a Gek? Crazy little bugger. Yeah, because, you know, if I had left your audio on that one, you would have been singing, stuff to people.
Well, generally how it works, Timo, in case you forgot, is when you go BRB, it's usually my job to entertain people.
Yeah, but this is just my regular stream. This is not the Mid-Lunch Crisis one.
So
I'm not used to having a co-host on this show.
Yeah, you said you'd be right back, and I just was talking away, talking to Dave Ante about all sorts of stuff, and
I saw that.
I was like, after a few minutes, I'm like, yeah, he's not answering.
He also does an amazing Mary Poppins, guys. Because I still had my headset on for a minute there, and I got it. I got it. Yeah. Kill stream, that'll warm you up. Yeah, that'll also warm up the laptop probably, and I'll end up crashing the bugger.
Yeah, again.
What's going on, Ballisticola? How you doing, buddy? Welcome to it. Welcome to it. Oh, I got 10 people watching and 15 thumbs ups. Awesome. But if you guys had to sit through that long rendition of the BRB screen, I do apologize. The kids' bus is normally right on time. It's the bus stop is a block away from the house, so I normally leave here very specifically at 3:25, get up to the bus stop at 3:27, and the bus rolls in at 3:30. Not today. Not today. It's also snowing outside. We got lake effect snow going on here.
What's up, BC? Ballisticola in the house.
Alright.
Mary's here too. Welcome to the stream, Mary.
Holla. Now, in case you guys are wondering what I'm doing if you weren't here before, I'm going around station to station, and I'm talking to the guild envoys, because I am trying to stock up on Hexite in particular, because Hexite is the one super variable item that are hard to get your hands on, and we need that to make specifically the Consciousness Bridge. Now, I still have 140 Hexite from yesterday's quest. I have made quite a few of these guys. I've made a couple of these. I'm pretty sure these are going to be the items to craft more living ships. So I want to stock up on them. I want to feed my inner hoarder.
Okay.
And in doing so, I'm going around and I'm basically learning a lot of words, too. So if anybody knows any special way of getting Hexite, let me know.
Yeah, because words hard. We need to learn the words.
Words hard. Hashtag words hard.
Speaking of words, did you see Dave Ante's post in chat there?
Yeah, his auto wrong let him do supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
Yeah, but it won't spell like what and where.
And cat.
Yeah.
Sell at murder, so questing ain't gonna do for my supply. Gotcha. Hireling Moosh. Hello, Hireling Moosh. Teach me a word.
Let's see. Mary says scroll up and look at her suggestion. Give me just a second, Mary. Try different ones. They give different things. Try the pink glowing bone stars.
The pink glowing bone stars. Are you talking about the ossified stars?
Yeah, the anomaly life forms.
Alright, so I would actually have to specifically find an ossified planet
Yes.
for that. Alright, so here's the big question. With how much Big Papa Timo goes around? Yeah, that's right. If North Ghost is in the house, Big Papa Timo gets around. Let's go ahead and check by discovery.
All right, so Ballisticola said, "Hey peeps," and Deavante in his auto wrong were trying to say, "Do I look like a marshmallow to you? I'm not a peep, but I got meep, beep, peep. He's gonna need a peep."
Alright guys, so here's a discovery that I found yesterday in the Kukahar Bulway system. I found the planet Pain. Now that is not a rename, that is the original name. And then I also found Lost, which we'll probably come across soon. Right now it's currently lost. Alright, there's a Sporal planet for that one. Oh, there's Lost in the Exaus system. Overgrown planet. Funa's a flourishing planet. Lisco's a paradise planet. Nodlin, Themar. Alrighty. It's going to be kind of hard to find a... There's a fissured planet. I believe that was actually the one we were taking pictures on last night.
Ooh.
There's a mechanical planet. No, that was it. It was on Onzen. So Onzen actually had the two life forms. Alrighty. There's an actual redacted planet. There's another actual redacted planet. Yeah, so they're not as rare as people like to say. Petrified planet. So that is... That's what we want. We want a petrified. So Yenzi Sidge. Let's see if we can find that.
See, I need to find a dust-covered world of extreme storms.
Yep. It will be hot during the day, cold at night.
Well, I have multiple options in this system. I have a desert world. And what was this one?
All right, Yenzi Sidge. That's where we want to go.
Yeah, I have a hot planet. I have a desert planet.
Just fly to one and it'll tell you if it's the right one.
Yeah, I flew to the hot one and it wasn't. So now I'm going to try the desert one.
Yeah, desert would have been the better one because it's got to be cold at night too.
Well, there's also a miasmatic planet in here.
That's not going to do it because that's a fungal.
We also have a terraforming catastrophe. Where is my desert planet? Oh, it's on the other side. Gotcha.
Alright, now while I was doing this yesterday, I was hopping around a bunch of different systems. I didn't talk to guild envoys. So let's check this guy. Give me a gift.
Give me what it is that I seek.
Larval cores. I've gotten so many larval cores today, guys. It's not even funny. It's not.
There was actually a mission, a Quicksilver mission yesterday for larval cores.
Oh, that's, speaking of which, so that was the other thing that I wanted to check real quick. Alright, so that's a high radius source planet. I don't think that's going to be the one that I'm looking for. An Arctic planet? Nope. Where is my... Get him. Alright, so what I was actually just about to say was I wanted to check the anomaly because I want to see if the missions are going to give us some hexite.
Ah.
Always thinking ahead. Hey, Craft Brew, you have a safe trip home there, buddy.
Yeah, thanks for stopping by, man.
Always appreciate it. Alright, so we are at the anomaly. And you know what? I have to, guys. We're fabulous. Gotta show off my pride. Alright, so there's a bunch of people here, and watch me get a whole bunch of crap in my inventory again. Alright, so drop pod coordinate data for skeletons in time. We have nanites, nanites, nanites. Nope. No hexite. Do want to check on status. We hit the milestone for the rock last night. Hello. There we go.
Yeah.
We'll see how close we are to getting the next item. Oh, we're getting close. Look at that, guys. We're past 80%. So we get the mineral arch next. Super cool. What the Geck is giving away eggs. And Wicked Pothead got one.
Nice.
Nice. Good job with the Geck.
Yeah.
Also, creative name. Let me make sure that nobody just spammed any crap in my inventory. No, they did not. Thanks, guys. Warp calibration required. Exit and join specific traveler. No, I want to go to my specific one. Alright, and I was on the way to that one. Space station proximity. Can't go. Petrified planet. Let's go ahead and kill some life forms on that one. Now, here's the thing. Everybody was saying that you kill these things and you get hexites. I've gotten hex cores. I got plenty of hex cores from that one planet, so hate to say it, I don't have much faith in this. I don't think it's going to do it. But I am willing to try because I'm dumb like that. Oh. Hello, Mr. Traveler. Oh, shoot. Didn't want to shoot this one. Don't want to shoot this one. Let's talk to him. What have you got to sell? Let's examine his cargo manifest. Alright, so... Cactus flesh, residual goop, Corvax casing. Let's buy the casings. Let's buy the convergence cubes. I don't need any of these guys. I'm thinking we're going to need them. I think there's a reason they're doing this.
I think you may be right.
Now, the other cool thing is, Reaper, you're gonna... did you find the containment thing in space yet?
I've not.
Alright, so that's the item you find towards the end of the quest.
Okay. I'm actually just now looking for the coordinates.
Oh, okay. Well, good luck with that. That was a pain in the butt. I had to mute myself there for a second because the Doritos called.
Now, am I looking for another obelisk?
Yes, you're looking for another Another, it's not really an obelisk, but
The,
where it's hard.
yeah,
Yeah, you know
yeah,
what you're looking for.
yeah. Okay.
That thing. Monuments. That's...
Yeah.
Alright, so this is... That was the life form. Residual goop. That's also a life form.
So I gotta say, everybody's been complaining about not being able to find this, but I think it's part of the quest. Because it says right there, warning, coordinates appear unstable.
Yeah, that they move around.
Yeah.
All right, these guys give Mordite, so I'm gonna whack a little bit of that too. Whack philosophic. Oh, that guy's 182 U away. Where is he? Is that life form down in the hole? Sure enough, there he is. Mordite. I'll take the Mordite. That's a really weird sound. It's this thing. It was in fact that item. Alright, so, ooh, right on the hairy edge of that one. Any more life forms, or what have we got there? Floating crystal. Oh no, I can't refuse the floating crystals. I never realized these big guys make noise. You're too loud. Stop. Shush. Shush already. Alright, let's go get the floating crystals. Then we'll look for a couple more life forms, and we'll actually look for the glitches. Because I don't know how many of the ossified stars we have. No, Mary Lizzie, they started to, with Beyond, they switched up all the things that they dropped. So now they'll actually cycle through residual goo, hex cores, living slime, something else.
Ballisticola says he likes the overlays. Very Nightmare Before Christmas-ish.
Oh, thank you, buddy. Appreciate it. All right, Trucker's on a bladed right now. I was on a bladed earlier. And on the bladed planet, I had the butterflies, which I wasn't going to chase down. Because that's just silly.
Ballista, were you talking about me and my pronunciation of marshmallow versus marshmallow?
Who says marshmallow?
Apparently,
British people?
Ballisticola. Yeah, apparently, because he's very adamant up in chat. It's marshmallow. Mallow.
It is spelled marshmallow, but we are pronouncing it here in the United States marshmallow.
Yes.
We also drop all the U's off of things like color, because there's no reason to have that. It's not color. Alright, so... Alright, there's the glitch. I knew there was one down there. So the ossified stars have the green glow, so there's one on top of the hill as well. Oh, that one's hiding in that one.
Well, hi, Patrice Marie. Welcome to the stream. Patrice says she's lurking. She's getting her helping get her granddaughter ready for the daddy-daughter dance tonight.
Oh, daddy-daughter dance, always a good time.
Yeah.
All right, so there's one ossified star. Let's grab the other one up on top of the hill. These Doritos are also chips, not crisps.
Yeah. Yeah, and
chips. We have fries.
Chips.
We don't have chips.
Yeah.
Our chips are chips. You guys realize how much I hate third person on this game?
It wasn't. BC says it wasn't me, but it is now. It's his #1 pet peeve, except for actual problems. Yeah. Yes, it's not marshmallow. It is marshmallow.
Now, the funny thing is here, especially in Western Pennsylvania, we have these things called mallow cups.
Ah, we do.
Which are full of marshmallow. But they are, in fact, mallow cups.
Yeah.
All right, guys, so I'm having no luck killing the ossified stars, getting Hexite. So I'm just going to smack into a couple things here.
See, and I'm the complete opposite. I actually prefer third person in most games.
I can't do it. I prefer the first. That's why I can't play Fortnite. Can't do the Fortnite.
Speaking of other games, I was kind of disappointed last night because Big Papa Timo and Jenny guilted me into getting off of my computer, doing actual work, and getting into Apex Legends, where we played one match and then everybody bailed, except for me.
Got something new here, guys. Hyperspace navigation station.
Ooh. And Patrice is breaking out the ever intense debate of Pop versus soda. It is Pop in Western Pennsylvania. BC says no, it's mallow because it says mallow. Hovering over unsubscribe, but it's okay now because I've mellowed out.
All right, so I figured I would try to go through the center of that. That obviously was not the way to do it. So let's check the other side. Nope. Now, I did hit an actual warp station yesterday.
Yeah. Ballista Cola is weighing in on the Pop versus soda debate. He says it's fizzy drink. Never said pop or soda. So, you go to the store and get a fizzy drink?
Well, I know they get fizzy bubbly.
Oh, Dave Vontae's going to take a nap.
You nap away, buddy. Get some rest. You need it. You deserve it.
I don't think you got the lurk command set up, have you?
I do not.
Okay.
And I need to make a
Shorter Oreo.
Lurk at, or yeah, Oreo at name.
Yeah. Soda pop. See, when you say soda pop, that makes me think of The Outsiders. Soda pop and Pony Boy.
Stay golden, Pony Boy.
Good book.
Very good book, and was not a bad movie adaptation either.
No, it was pretty good.
All right, so that was a no bueno.
So I wonder
who wrote the book of love. What do you wonder?
I'm wondering what that's going to be for. Because, you know, I think the theme of this update is becoming clear that it is a precursor to something much bigger. I mean, the living ship is pretty big, don't get me wrong. But they have also added a lot of new things.
Yeah, the living ship is not the update. The living ship is just the teaser for it.
Yeah. Yeah, and like I said, I mean, it in and of itself is pretty big. But there are so many new things
What I'm leaning towards right now, with things like that popping in there, I think what that thing actually was is a warp hypercore for a freighter-sized ship.
Oh.
And I think it's going to be galactic jumps. Instead of just within the galaxy, that's for jumping galaxy to galaxy. That's what I'm thinking.
Oh, nice.
Pure speculation here, guys. Nothing to base that on other than its size. And the fact that I couldn't interact with it, which bugged me.
Right, Mary, that's what I'm getting at. She says HD always puts assets in the game before they're used. And that's what I'm getting at, is some of these things that they're putting in that we can't interact with yet, but have the potential to be huge. Like that hypercore.
Yeah, because half of these things we can actually interact with, and the other half you can't.
Now, granted, Timo found one, but that Stargate portal,
1.3 million light years.
Yeah, that's interesting. Another way to travel.
Think of how long the giant circle portal type things on anomalous planets have been there. Yes, but we don't know what those were for, and whether they were portals or.
Now, didn't
somebody found a black hole after pulsing?
Like, it appeared in the system that he was in?
I did not see that, actually.
No. And although I do have to say that although it is supremely annoying to find things that you cannot interact with, I have to give Hello Games credit, because if nothing else, it's got people talking about the game, and it's got people wanting more.
It's definitely got me excited.
Like you said, one of the best things they could have done was drop that experimental update on PC, because they literally got millions of dollars worth of free publicity off of that with just the YouTube streamers. Mary says Sword went through a black hole in a system that wasn't marked for a black hole. It didn't end in 079. Black Hole Suns, Husker, and A-Rock are probably going crazy right now. I bet.
Yeah, I bet you they are.
If they're adding black holes where they shouldn't be. Yeah, he pulsed, found a black hole, and went through it. So I wonder if that black hole is in that system for everyone. And Patrice says she was just so happy to get the carbon planters back again.
Yep, I was happy with those because I never had the carbon planters before. Are you bobbing your head at me there, Mr. Predator? Is that a, hey, don't forget to shoot me, you gotta kill predators? It was. Alright guys, I got to. My bad. Alright, maybe that wasn't a predator? I'm just killing random creatures. My bad.
Let's see. Mary says, my Uber driver has even heard of the update, but he's driven me before and knows I'm a streamer. Sweet. Patrice says, not just black holes, random black holes.
Yeah, the random black holes is interesting.
Neither have I. I'm on Xbox. They stopped in before Xbox at the game. Mary has her own chauffeur, apparently.
Alright, those were feline livers, so those were cats. Those should have been predators. Let's go check out this unknown building real quick. Now, one of the other things that I did... one of the other things that was brought up in Craze Gaming's stuff was that they had the first spawn location, the first wave spawn in Eisentam. That has been removed from the game. It has been confirmed to have been removed, so you cannot just find a living ship anymore.
Ah. So you actually have to earn it.
Yep, you have to earn it. You have to make your own. Now, there are ways to game the system.
Yep.
The timestamp changes and everything else like that, whether you're on PC. I don't know if you can do it on Xbox, but there is a way to do it on PS4 as well. But I have no intention of doing it. I'm just going to take my time. Reaper's head just exploded.
Sorry about that.
Sounded like a brutal sneeze there, guy.
Yeah, it was.
And he's going to do it again. He got all of the mute this time. Now, why can't I find clusters like this when I'm doing the hazardous flora missions?
I don't know. Sorry, I had to mute again. I have a tiny human begging me.
How? And how did he hit me from there? I'm calling BS. Fart bag can't get me from this far away, but the Snapdragon could. Alright, so... Incoming storm? You don't say.
Yeah, now said tiny human is angry because I wouldn't give him any money.
No, he wanted money.
Yes.
Did he want something on PS4 or something?
Yeah, he wanted me to add money to his PS4 wallet so he can spend it on more Fortnite stuff.
The fact that tiny humans have no real concept of money is still humorous to me.
This tiny human should in fact have the concept of money, because he's not actually tiny. It's my 16-year-old.
Ah. All right, now fork and knife. Yep, fork knife. Ballisticola, I know you were doing a whole lot of pulse jumping. Did you find a lot more stuff when you just randomly jumped, or did you find it when you went towards targets? Mary Lizzie says people have no patience. They're going to rush through all this content and then complain there's nothing to do, and they want this and that. Uh-huh.
Yep, and that's exactly it. I'm on the same page as Timo. I'm okay with waiting and letting it progress like it's supposed to.
Now, the truly ironic thing, when I was back playing World of Warcraft, I was in a raiding guild. I was in one of the top 10 raiding guilds in the world. And we were horrible about that. When new content came out, basically our guild's job was to beat it before anybody else did. We've got a couple world firsts. We had a whole bunch of server firsts where we beat bosses and taught people. We would do instructional videos on how to fight bosses for other people, but we wanted to make sure that we were the first ones to do it. And then, of course, we would run out of content to do as well. But we didn't bitch and moan and complain about not having anything to do. We were just egging on Blizzard to give us new stuff.
Mary says I'm not chancing my saves and doing legit. Gaming Mike was complaining last night about a time wall instead of a paywall.
Now, what do you mean by that? A paywall?
A paywall, you know, like pay to play, pay to win kind of thing.
Oh, I gotcha.
Basically, instead of waiting 20 some hours for the neural stem to mature, spend an extra $5 and get a mature one. You know, things that Hello Games could have done that frankly would probably alienate half its player base.
I would have to agree.
Yeah, me personally, and I know it is for a lot of other people, that's kind of one of the things that I really like about No Man's Sky is the fact that all of these updates and all this content is free. You know, I can have the same ships, I can have the same weapons that everybody else has, and I don't have to spend money to get them. Which, you know, in today's game world, it's unheard of.
It's because it's not how you make money. And most of these game companies are out there to just specifically make money.
Yeah, but I'm sure Hello Games is out to make money, and they would be, I mean, they have to be making some money or they wouldn't be in business. So my question is how are they doing it without, you know, charging us microtransactions versus everybody else?
Well, see, I think they're gaming on the fact that when they do come out with something that's paid, I think they had to change their business model dramatically when the game tanked the first time. And they've basically been spending this whole time rebuilding their reputation. So next time they come out with a new game, everybody's going to go, hey, Hello Games, they might have effed up in the beginning, but they really came through in the end. This is going to be a good game. Unlike somebody like Bethesda, where they're like, okay, well, they screwed up that game, and then they screwed up this game, and then they screwed up that game. And heck, they put out this game, and it wasn't even done yet.
Yeah.
And then
And
they
then
started to bill us for updates to it that should have been in it the first time.
Yeah.
So if Hello Games comes out with another title, I will probably buy it full price from them directly, instead of getting it as cheap as I can on, Amazon or something, to help support their future endeavors, because I think they've really, really come through in the end.
I have to agree. I'm going to pay full price for the game simply because I think Hello Games has earned it. They've earned my loyalty, I guess you could call it.
Yeah, they've got my loyalty and admiration.
Yep. Yeah, we're not going to go into the whole Bethesda thing. I'm still...
Hashtag feeling salty.
Yeah, yep, that's it. I'm still feeling salty about that.
True story, bro. Bethesda Games was founded literally right down the street from where I was born.
Oh, nice.
I was born in Bethesda, Maryland.
What's up, JP Pac-Man?
Pac-Man, what's up, buddy?
I dropped in on him last night.
I thought you said you were working.
I was. But I can have streams up. It's a nice thing about my computer. It will multitask.
That sounded almost like a jab.
Almost.
Good thing I'm streaming and in a generous mood. So when it comes to jabs, I'm like a prize fighter, baby. I'll let you get away with the cum, and then I Mike Tyson your ass. All right, so there's a whole bunch of liquid sun got on this one. I still don't see the life form on this planet. Where are those little bubbly bastards?
Trucker found hex cores. Hex cores is not what we're looking for, buddy.
Hexite.
We're looking for hexite.
I has hex cores too.
JP says he doesn't even like to keep 76 units. It gets him irritated. I agree.
All right, residual goop. Probably gonna get some viscous fluids. Look at that, called it.
Ballisticola says,
Hex-core.
interesting fact, Gamebryo was made the same year he was born.
What is Gamebryo? Little pugmium.
Gamebryo is a game engine.
Oh, okay.
Served as the basis for the creation engine. Nice.
Alright, so again, this has given me nothing that I want. Although, it did give me residual goop, living slime, and viscous fluids, which may also come into play. And I do have some ossified stars and some bubbles.
Well, you got to go back a few steps there, BC, because it is not any longer the Gamebryo engine. Bethesda uses the Creation engine, which was before the Creation engine, it was the Gamebryo engine. For Gamebryo, it was Netimmerse.
Nerds.
Yep.
You all are straight up nerds. Straight up nerds.
That's all right. This is a safe space for nerds.
This is not your mother's basement.
Let's see.
You can let that go.
Yep. Gotcha. Yeah, I agree, JP. I definitely agree. Trucker said, I know we need Hexite, but at least I found a Hex. It's Hex something.
Hex with 4 letters after it. Alright, I'll check this mission agent, see if he's got anything special. Nanites, nanites, nanites. Nanites. Don't need you for nanites anymore. I mean, I used to farm nanites with those quests all the time, but now I scrap ships.
Davante said, nerds will rule the world one day. Well, the ones that can type, at least.
Is that like a meek shall inherit the earth?
Yeah, see, everybody says that, but I tend to disagree. If you look at the current state of things, not looking good for the meek.
Well, see, the problem is people misinterpret that quote. It doesn't really mean meek. It means beware the quiet ones.
Still, I even a different interpretation, it's still, if you look at the current state of things, it's not the quiet ones that usually get control.
Well, see, that's where I disagree. So, right now we currently have a loud, pompous person in power. But
yes.
Do you really think that loud, pompous person is the one pulling all the strings?
No, I think it's other loud, pompous people with money.
But they're quiet about it.
Well, yes and no, I guess. I mean, they are quiet, but their lobbyists are not.
It doesn't say the lobbyists shall inherit the earth.
Yeah, no, true story. What is up, Harley? Welcome.
Welcome back.
It's the quiet puppeteer behind the curtain.
You sold your soul for a search engine optimization. Nice. For a little SEO. So with the stream earlier, I made sure to go through and I tagged the ever-loving hell out of today's episode with all of the correct things. What was that kept coming up? Sorry, the ghost image. That was War Piper Course. So I did everything from fragile neural stem to living ship to No Man's Sky 2.3, and made sure I hit all of the things that people were going to be doing that, and hopefully it works. Can't find out on the analytics for a couple days. But my real-time views are actually doing pretty good.
Yeah. We have 13 people watching and 15 thumbs up. That means somebody's using more than one thumb.
I hope it's a thumb.
Yeah, we're just going to leave it at thumb.
Yes, let's call it a thumb. Oh my god, there's a second set of freighters warping in now. Abort! Abort!
Danger, Will Robinson, danger.
Alright, so there is a moon behind that planet. That is, in fact, a moon. It's starting to turtle out a little bit. Prairie dogging.
JP says he hit 47 with 7 concurrent. Tags are very helpful.
Nice.
Yeah.
Alright, now let's go find this other moon. Kind of just want to pulse around in random directions. Life incompatible. Nope, not the space station. More freighters warping in on my head. I'll land on this one and map it real quick. The asteroid larva. No, what's the asteroid larva? Inquiring minds want to know.
Oh yeah, that was something that JP found. Dream.
I didn't want
That. Look, first thing I have to preface here, JP, is we are not going to go into your description of said asteroid larva. Because I don't want to think about that every time I think of the Lord of the Rings. Sorry, buddy, but yeah.
Wait, what? Now I'm curious.
I'll tell you off stream.
Okay. I'm just curious as to how it revolves around Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, it's definitely not a subject suitable for our live stream.
Okay. Kind of curious now, guys. Alright, gonna get some more liquid sun. Turning rusted metal into liquid sun, guys. I do like this.
Yeah, it kind of did look like a giant abyssal horror.
All right, so I did find there's an abyssal horror, the King of the Ocean, and the folded up walker in containment.
Oh.
When you find the containment device. Yeah, Devontae, the baby of the King of the whatever they called it was in containment.
King of the Ocean.
King of the Ocean. Which looks more like a sandworm than anything else.
Yeah.
Actually, it looks like a mix between the bugs from Starship Troopers or the Tremors,
I was gonna say Tremors.
and a sandworm, because it's got that hooked snout on it, but it's got a sandworm body. And I literally thought, since I had to go to a desert planet that was hot during the day, cold at night, when I couldn't find it and the thing was moving, the coordinates were moving for take 2 of the quest, I thought it was going to be a sandworm that came up and like ate me.
Mary says her egg never gave her a number or glyph sign. Mine didn't either.
I've only gotten 2 so far, and I've been doing a lot of jumping.
Well, stream lag. We're buffering.
We're buffering. Why are we buffering?
I don't know.
Oh, I was pulsing. Yeah, a lot of pulsing is going to end up as buffering.
Today's live stream is brought to you by Buffering.
You know, that's triple buffered buffering. Haven't seen that in quite a while.
Good.
All right, I'm actually going to reload that.
Yeah, I think you crashed. I'm still buffering.
All right, well, that's weird.
Patrice, the liquid sun comes, the solar ray, which piece of tech for the.
All right, this is not me that this is having a problem with. This is YouTube having an issue. This is straight up YouTube, guys. And Patrice Marie, can you still hear us? Type that in chat real quick.
Yep.
It's YouTube that has failed. My connection's good. OBS is still up.
Yeah, an error occurred while playback.
All right.
No. They cannot hear us. Chat's still going, but that's it.
I'm just having the worst.
Let me check another video real quick. So that's a can video and it's working. Mary said she just tried Richard's stream and it's doing the same thing.
Yeah, they lost their ingress servers.
Yep. Typing just a little faster than I am.
All right, well, I should probably get to a station.
Yeah, and our viewer count just went way down. We're down to 4 people and we had like 12.
I just found a Dyson lens.
A Dyson lens.
Yeah, that's the teleporter.
Oh, nice. So you found a second one.
Oh, no, wait, this is not the teleporter.
Galaxy just sent me a message.
Why?
And he said he found a converter that...
Oh, son of a bitch. Oh, crap.
What?
All right, so when you shoot the Dyson lens, you automatically trigger a level 5 response from the
Oh,
Sentinels.
damn. Oh, damn.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, I know you guys are scanning me. I'm trying to get away from you. Dora, don't kill me.
You can still hear me, can't you?
Yes, I can.
Okay.